Hey guys, it's Eric from Edrumcenter and Andy, Aubrey, and Brad from Edrumcenter.
Woo!
We're here to talk about the new TD-27 KV2 kit, which came out early October, and we got one in to do unboxing and review. And we're just going to talk about the new stuff because the TD-27 KV has been out for several years now, and we're going to talk about what's new on it, why you should buy it, what makes it cooler than the last version, all that good stuff. And also what we think about it. And then towards the end, Andy's going to play on the new patches that they put on the module.
It's got 12 new kits.
12 new
At least.
There's probably a bunch more actual samples on there, but it's just the first 12 kits are the new preset kits.
I went through all the samples, and it seems like there's 8 to 10 of each instrument, like 8 to 10 kick samples, snare samples, so on. So they're not using all of the new samples on these kits, as far as I can tell. So also, I think we're going to point out something on the setup as well. What was that?
Was it the cables? The harness?
Yeah, the cable harness. We actually show the cable harness. That's one of the differences. But basically, what is new on this kit? The main thing that's the big upgrade is the VH14 hi-hat. Is the new hi-hat. The old one was the VH10. Cut that. And so that's the kind of star of the show. And the TD-27 gets a new firmware update to fully leverage that cymbal. They recorded more samples to make it, just more dynamic, open and closed, like the TD-50X is. And I think it's for sure better because I'm playing on the VH14 on the old TD-27 firmware still. It's good, but this is for sure a big step up, I think. And you guys like it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as you turn this kit on, you can tell it's different than the old 27 module.
The new kits are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. The addition of the samples and the layering that they did with the new kits, it was like I can just hit one drum and I was like, oh wow, that's different. Yeah,
I remember hitting the toms first and was just like blown away with how good the toms sound.
So it sounds really good. The other thing that is different is the crashes, as opposed to being the 12 and 13 inch crashes like before. It's now 12 and a 14 inch thin. Here's a little breakdown to what all comes with the kit, so we don't have to talk about it.
Right.
And but yeah, it's a big upgrade, and they really didn't raise the price.
No.
Yeah, so the old TD-27 KV was around the same price as this one is, so you're getting a much better hi-hat.
Way better value.
For the same price, basically.
Yeah.
I love the size of the hi-hats. I was telling you, as I said earlier. It doesn't feel like, it feels like you're playing on a real kit.
Yeah. You also get that new cable harness, so that was like my favorite part of the whole kit because it gets rid of the snare, ride, and hi-hat cables from the snake. So since those use a digital cable, your snake's going to be a lot more clean and only have the cables you absolutely need.
Yeah, you couldn't use those cables anyway when you had the digital pads plugged in, so they were usually just kind of laying on the floor, flopping around, not being used. So good idea to not include them.
Just less clutter. Everybody likes less clutter.
For sure.
I don't know about everybody, but I think the new crashes are nice. The thin cymbals have been out for several years on the other kits, like the larger.
Well, the 12's the new thin. They didn't have
they never had a 12-inch thin before.
And this one comes with the 14 instead of the 13.
Yeah.
The original KV.
It's not the same 14 that they've had out. It's actually technically the CY14 RT. So it could be used as a ride cymbal, not on this particular module because you already have the 18-inch ride, but
it has the plug-in. You
Yeah.
can use it elsewhere.
How much more expandable is this after you get everything hooked up? Like, what else can you add to it?
it's 4 extras.
Okay.
I was going to say,
4 extra auxes on the back of the unit.
There's that cable harness in the video there.
Yeah.
You can just see by looking at how more compact it is.
Yeah, the only thing that's on it is the crash cymbals
And the tom.
and the kick.
Mhm.
And the kick, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good kit. I think that at that price range, it's been killing it. We've been selling a lot of them since they came out. You know, we already sold a fair amount of TD-27 KVs to begin with, but it seems like the addition of the digital hi-hat really made that.
Yeah, it's a game changer.
Kicked it up back into hyperdrive, basically. What do you think, Brad? Anybody have any like thoughts that I haven't like covered already?
I think it's all the main stuff that really comes with the new kit. I think we've covered most of it. I just like how it all plays. I like the way the new cymbals feel. Like, especially I don't know what it is. The thin 12-inch feels really nice to actually hit, whether it be on the bow or edge. It just feels nice. I just like the cymbals being thinner overall.
Feels
It
like a
seem
thin cymbal.
Yeah, you just feel like
give to
the
it.
real thing.
You know, older, thicker Roland cymbals just really didn't rock. You know, they were very thick and heavy. And they just didn't move a whole lot. Like
Yeah, this definitely feels like you're hitting a cymbal. Like I like all that. Size-wise, everything's a little bigger, which could be a pro or con depending on how you look at it. I think it's a pro because it feels real.
Yeah, I think this kit strikes a good balance between having a nice big snare and a nice big ride,
All the
a
digital
nice big
stuff,
hi-hat, and everything else being really compact if you're kind of short on room or you just...
It is very compact. Like,
Yeah.
with the room we have, personally, I wish the rack was a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you're tight on space, this will definitely fit in a tight space area. I mean, you can see looking at the picture compared to the rug how much extra room there still is on that rug.
The digital stuff makes a huge difference for me. Like everything, like snare, ride, hi-hats, like it all it's so responsive. Everything feels really good. Can't you just put your hand on it to mute it too?
Yeah.
Like all this, it's just like super responsive. So, you know.
Yeah, I can't wait till the new firmware is released to the wide public, and so I can play on it myself. But yeah, here's Andy playing on new kits, and check that out. And if you have any questions about this, hit us up. Edrumcenter.com.
Thanks for watching.
These are available and shipping now.